Alright guys, what's happening? My name is Nick, content creator here at Cinecorp Concepts, and I recently saw Justice League, and I gotta say I really enjoyed it. Was it great? I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. It wasn't terrible, but there was one effect in that I really saw that I haven't really seen a lot of people do, and that is the Parademon gun effect, like the blast that comes out of the Parademon's guns. And so yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do that in After Effects. What you're going to need for this is, of course, After Effects. Some footage of you firing a gun of some kind. You don't have to fire a real gun. I shot a Nerf gun. 2 plugins from Video Copilot, which are free plugins. You just got to download them, and I'll put the link to those in the description below. But they are Saber and VC Color Vibrance, which are 2 really great plugins that you should download right away if you get After Effects. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it. Alright, first things first, I brought my clip in. Oh, yeah, sure not. Brought my clip in, and I trimmed it down to the part that I like. The only thing I really don't like about it is the fact that it looked down right afterwards, but you know what, that's okay. Next thing I did was I brought in a solid. I'm going to call this one Blast. Blast, yeah. I'm going to call it Blast. Make sure it's the comp size. And yeah, so there we go. Alright. In that black solid, add the Saber plugin, and automatically you get this beautiful looking lightsaber looking thing. I'm going to put that in screen mode. Now, with that blast layer selected, go ahead and draw a line from the muzzle of the gun to a little bit off screen there. Let's go right there. Make sure it's like a nice line. You know, make sure it looks nice. Right after that, we are going to. Here, I got my notes right here. Notes. All right. So the preset that I chose for this was cellular. And you can play around with this. The beautiful thing about this is that, oh wait, before we do anything like that, go to Customize Core, go to Layer Masks, and it should automatically snap to that mask we drew there, that line we drew. So then, again, change it to cellular, and you can change it to whatever color you want. Again, just have a little fun. I'm going to change it to like a nice burgundy red, kind of like a darker red. Glow intensity, you're going to leave the same at 229. Glow spread at 0.06, glow bias at 0.22. We're going to bring up the size though to 6.6. Bada bing, bada bam. And look, it's already starting to look like a blast. Okay, get it, a blast. Man, we're having a blast here. Alright, so next thing is we're going to animate this. So it looks kind of cool like that. So, first things first though, we are going to go to Customize Core. Everything looks good there as far as settings, but we're going to go, we're actually going to bring this over to when I fire. So, okay, right there. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go to the start size. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes in my lab. We're going to go to the start size. We're going to go start there, move over a couple of frames with the control arrow key. We're going to bring that from 100 to 0. So we get like a cool bam, okay. I'm just going to look at my other. And then on the end offset, go 0 to 100. So on the end offset, we're going to go on the same couple of keyframes. Bring this down so, yeah. And then on the end offset, we're going to go 0 this 100%. Bam. So if we play it back, we gotta... Oh, wait. There's one more thing I'm forgetting. Oh, and then on that last frame, we're gonna have the start offset go from 0 to 100. Bring that up that way. Looks like it's going from... Let's spread these out just a skosh. I want to see how many frames. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. And then let's see what that's face. Go, and it looks kind of cool, but we're not done yet. No, we're not. So the next thing we're going to do is just look at my... So we're going to add a flare. Okay, so now we're going to add a flare. So we're going to add one more solid. We're going to call this one flare, and we're going to come up to the effects tab. We're going to type in flare. We're going to go to generate lens flare, put that on top right there. Go to screen, put it right dab in the center there. And we're going to put the brightness down at 0. But once, put it right there. Flare brightness, put a keyframe on that. And then bam. We're going to go 100. And then the next frame, next frame, we're going to bring it back down to 0. Just like that. So it's... Okay. And then I changed my lens flare from the 50 to 300 to the 35mm prime, not only because it looks cooler, you get a nice, it looks kind of nice, but, well, I'm really tired, I'm sorry, but I also shot with 35mm prime lens, so it's just kind of cool. I'm going to move that over to the beginning of the bolt. There we go. Okay, cool. After that, we're going to add a nice muzzle layer. So we're going to go solid. We're going to call this muzzle flash. Then we're going to go to fractal noise. We're going to add a bit of fractal noise to it. No, not that one. That's fractal noise from noise and grain. And we're going to invert. Add, lower the brightness, add some contrast. Okay, and then I'm going to go here, make a random shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to go bam. Right here. With that mask selected though, I'm come here, I'm going to close it in with the mask expansion, and I'm going to feather it out, and then, yeah. Right there. Make sure we got more. Oh, not one of that. And then we're going to come here and go screen, but we're not done with that flash yet. No, we are not done. We're going to go back down to that Video Copilot folder. We're going to go to VC Color Vibrance. I know there's a way to do this without color vibrance, but this is just the easiest way to do it. Okay. And then we're going to add a glow to that as well. So we're going to go to Stylize, Glow, and just play with the, I don't want to go that far, but glow radius, glow intensity. And then we're going to come down here with the muzzle flash selected, press T to open up your opacity, and then we're going to bring that down to 0, and then we're going to go 1 frame over, oh wait, add a keyframe, 1 frame over, bring that up to 100, 1 frame over, bring that down to 0 again. So we got a nice okay. Next step, we're going to duplicate the original footage with Control D, and then with that top layer selected, we're going to go to the mask tool, and we're just going to kind of mask off half of my face, come around here, come around to the gun, and yeah, just like that. Nice and easy, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And again, with that top layer selected, we're going to come up to color correction. Color correction, we're going to go to curves, add that on right there. And I'm just going to bring up the reds because it's a red blast. So bring those up. Okay. Just like that. Then we're going to come down to the mask. And we're going to feather that mask out just a bit. I'm going to kind of bring that in. Yep, that's good. And then we're just going to feather that mask. I'm going to bring that out just a, not too much, but there we go, just like that. And then we're going to go to mask opacity. I'm going to come down to where the flash is. Bring that down to 0. Bring this up to 100. Bring it down to 0 again, a couple frames after. That way we got like a nice glow when the blast hits. It looks a little more realistic that way. You got a nice glow on the face and the surroundings. That way it just adds a bit of realism to it. You could also do this by, you know, flashing a red light or whatever color. You just flash a light on someone's skin. You can do it all in camera. But if you're doing like VFX and sci-fi work, this is an easy way to do that. Alright. So that looks pretty good. I like how that looks. I'm going to go ahead and add a sound effect that I downloaded. This is just from Star Wars because I'm a nerd. Just going to bring that down. Okay, so when you're done with all that, next thing you can probably add is an adjustment layer. Okay, go up to Distort. I think it's Distort. And you're going to find Turbulent Displace. There we go, Turbulent Displace. You're going to put that in your adjustment layer. And you're going to bring up the amount. Ooh, that's a little much. Like that. Size. Just mess around with it. Whatever you like. You're going to open up that mask tool one more time. You're going to make a nice circle thing. And with that mask, go down in your mask settings, and I'm going to expand it in, but also feather it out. And we're going to come down to the amount, keyframe that, bring that down to 0. Oh, no. 0. Okay. Actually, in fact, close that. Okay, I'm actually going to move this mask down Okay, so then we're going to go amount, keyframe that at 0. Bring it up to 100. Keyframe it out. Back down to 0. So that way, actually, let's do layout. Let's do this. Let's go back down to the effects, turbulent displacement. Let's start just a little bit earlier, so boom, boom. And you guys can play around with this as much as you want. I kind of like it. So, and all it really does is make like it bends the reality around the blast, I guess. Like it bends the light and everything. Yeah, just have a little fun with that. So yeah, just go ahead and render that out, and you're good to go. I did a little bit of color grading on the final one. You can do that too if you like. Just come down here, pre-compose, and call this color grade. And add one more adjustment, and just color grade it from there. Alright, we're done. If you guys like what you see, please hit that like button. If you guys didn't hit that dislike button, my feelings won't be hurt. If you guys want to see more content like this, subscribe, comment down below for suggestions, or, you know, whatever. Maybe you just want to say hi, maybe you want to say you're in love with me. I really don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more content. I'm trying to work on some more things here. Yeah, so I don't know how to, I don't know. I don't have a good closer. I really don't, and I'm really upset about that. So if you guys have an idea for a good sign out, I guess just stay creative would be a good one. Just stay creative for me. And yeah, again, links in the description for all like the add-ons and everything for After Effects. I'll put those down below. Put my social down below too, so feel free to, you know, say hi. Stay creative. Have a nice day, guys.